Well, hello and welcome to Discord Community Throwdown. We've got another good match up here today. We've got the last matchup in the Window 2 matchups. This is going to be YB Gaming, which is a favorite of mine, of course, as you guys know, versus Orange Trash, which is, of course, another favorite. And tonight we have got Beatdown Boulevard and John here to cast with us. How are you guys doing today?
Doing
I'm
well,
doing
thanks. How are you?
Yeah,
Oh,
we're both
sorry.
doing good.
Oh, excellent, excellent. Just ready to watch old YB Gaming come out here and battle Orange Trash. We've been talking very mild mannered shit talk all week, so I'm excited. We're very polite teams. We're very nice. We're very wholesome, and I'm ready to see all that change. I'm ready to for us to kill each other. It's gonna be great.
Oh, yes.
So
Mild-mannered shit talk. The best kind of shit talk. It's responsible. It's everything you need in shit talk.
it's actually been a very small amount. We like to engage in it between some other teams as well, but we really are two nice teams. Not to say that the other teams aren't nice, but some of us we have a little bit more trash mouths than others. But I love all of our teams. But yeah, so looks like we're gonna be kicking off with Nimbani today.
Now, as we get started here, might as well introduce the teams. On YB Gaming, the hosts and PK's hometown, I guess. Got Blade, Duchess, Indiana Sparrow, someone saying Bones, and Andre J over there. And we also have Orange Trash with Vix, Snowfire, LaFlame, Miss Orange, Forbidden, and Rami Angel. You want to explain a little bit about those people, Beatdown?
Yeah, so Orange Trash, they say they prefer to run Deathball comps. Not a surprise when they say their favorite map is King's Row. Essentially Reinhardt's best map. And then you have YB Gaming. Pretty crazy guys if you ask me. They really like the tank heavy comps. I was actually very surprised to see them say they've tried not quad, but a 5 tank composition with 1 support.
Now, going in here on Numbani, we might see a lot of those tanks. Very common to see a lot of tanks with the Lucio. Just speed in there, getting to the point. Unfortunately, is not King's Row, one of their favorite maps, but a close second. Numbani having a lot of those similarities, having to capture the first point, run it through. Lots of high ground to abuse. A little bit tighter in terms of flexibility from that first map. King's Row being a little bit more open. Numbani, not so much, only having a couple lanes to run through and very predictable to see where they're coming from.
Agreed. Although it looks like Red Team's giving us a little fun here. Hanzo Symmetratorb, Bastion. I wonder how much of that's actually going to come through.
It's going to be interesting here, seeing that Red Team is technically Orange Trash instead of Red Trash. We're going to be a little mixed up here with all these colors.
You know,
red, orange, blue.
Hey Blizzard, when are you going to give us different colors for the headers?
That'd be interesting. Last night, I actually had to cast something. We had a team called Blue Esports. They happened to be on the Red Team.
Oh, of course, I had a feeling that's where that was going.
We requested that they switch in the beginning, though, so it turned out a little better for my brain, at least.
No, that's good. I couldn't do that either. I would literally I'd probably call them red. I don't even know.
Rolling in here, the Orange Trash, not actually running the Bastion, but instead vying for Vix on that Zenyatta, having that Widowmaker, a very traditional dive coming out here with that D.Va and Winston. Blue Team, pretty traditional comp as well, with Orisa sitting up on top. They're trying to not get pushed in. The Junkrat spamming all over the place.
Yeah, I can't say I'm not disappointed. Would have loved to see the Bastion, but this comp is probably more ideal. The idea for the Orange Trash is they want to make the space for LaFlame, be able to get shots off. Oh, but that's not going to help them. Miss Orange goes down. Yeah,
Miss Orange actually falling over, and YB kind of in shambles here, trying to look for that one of those kills, but everyone's split. Snowfire going deep. Manages to get knocked over. Rami Angel left alone here, and it is a retreat from Orange Trash. That push not going through after they lost someone so early.
Yeah, losing the Mercy was definitely a big problem. I think what they want to do is they need to either focus the backline of their own before theirs goes down, or just keep the Junkrat away from their supports and give LaFlame the time to actually get some picks.
No, not dissuaded. Orange Trash going in for a second push here. Widowmaker down the middle of the lane, looking for that pick while the rest of the team goes in. Andre in a bit of trouble here, needs to get out of there. Jump in from Snowfire. Winston trying to get those zaps in. Not quite able to connect, but Rami Angel picking up someone. Andre J. Stewart falling afterwards to Forbidden. Bones picking up the return kill on the Flame. Widowmaker no longer able to spam those lanes. Bones still trying to pick up more. Rami Angel falls over. Blade comes out from Forbidden. Forbidden looking for that kill on Indiana. Not quite able to get it. Snowfire picking up the slack instead. Bomb comes out from Bones. Not able to connect, and it is YB in trouble here as they try to save their point.
Yeah, you know, those early...
Ooh!
Oh!
Someone goes in huge, gets 4 with the tire. That's not something you see from a defending team trying to take back their point.
That's just not something you see overall. My god, Orange Trash is so shaken. They're just changing their comp. Realize this isn't gonna work. We just got 4K'd by a tire. Yeah, something needs to change.
4 a.m. indeed. 4 down the drain. About 2 minutes left on the clock. With still on that Widowmaker, however, LaFlame having a little bit of success earlier, getting some of that damage in for their tanks to go in. But however, they are running a Reinhardt now, trying to shield off some of the damage. Bones going deep, Orisa pulling them all together. They're clumped together, they're taking a lot of damage. Andre J with the tactical visor, shield falling low, but he does get taken out. Blade Duchess, however, rezzing him soon afterwards, and this is a straight fight here. Orange Trash, not looking really to initiate here. Bones going up, zoning out the Reinhardt a little bit. Doesn't seem to connect, and Snowfire charging right onto the point here. A little bit of isolation here. Someone actually getting Forbidden with that total mayhem. Snowfire. Rami with the bomb gets her counterpart. And it is a good cleanup here for Orange Trash, actually managing to get in onto the point successfully. Hopefully there'll be no tires to dissuade them from taking the point this time.
Oh,
And as we say it, here it comes. Doesn't quite connect. LaFlame with a nice shot on the tire. Cleans up that fight, and Orange Trash do take the point.
Yeah, definitely all started to fall apart with YB when Andre tried to pop the tac visor basically into the whole team through a short distance. That's very reckless. Ended up paying for it. And then that's pretty much where the snowball started to go. The Diva Bomb came out, the tire didn't get anything. And this was essentially Orange Trash's game.
Now Bones trying to go for that sneaky flank over there. Orange Trash not dissuaded though. They see it, they back off, no casualties, and they commence the push. Bones in a little bit of trouble here, caught in the choke, dashes away. Decent resistance, Bongo comes out. Orisa trying to hold steadfast. Andre J gets that Helix rocks down to Vix. The Flame, a big shatter comes out. Andre falls over. Both tanks struggling from YB, trying to push their way back in. Miss Orange does get the res off into Lucio, but I don't believe he'll be able to do much as he rolls around. The Flame still landing those shots. Indiana Sparrow falling over. And the cart still moves.
Ooh, someone's gonna need to help the Flame there in the back.
Got you in my sights. Andre J once again with that tactical visor, rolling out. Trying to gun down Forbidden. Forbidden doesn't quite connect with the blade. These teams just need to reset. They need to reset, they need to regroup, and then they need to go at it. It's just been fight after fight after fight, and the clock keeps ticking. This is in favor of the defense here.
Absolutely. Orange Trash really needs to consider switching the comp up. Now we see Forbidden on the McCree. Definitely a good swap.
Let's break it down. Comes out. Orange Trash beginning to roll in once again. And they keep picking up the kills. Andre J falling over next. Now YB do have the ultimates if they need to use them, but Indiana running for his life. Can't quite make it. Dies. Bomb comes out. Doesn't seem to connect. Bones back into his mech here, but soon to pop out again. And Forbidden just landing those shots over and over, kind of decimating that mech.
Yeah, it was definitely a good idea to switch it up. The Genji really doesn't work too well unless you're running a dive comp. So I think they needed something that would a DPS that would take more benefit from the Rhine Shield.
Oh, and the point actually just goes through without any resistance. Someone was in position to do it, but it looks like they just weren't paying attention. Team Orange Trash just get the checkpoint.
Yeah, maybe might not really have been paying attention to the HUD up there, but you see them jump down a little after the fact. Maybe a miscommunication.
Speaking of miscommunication, we've got Andre in the front line while his tanks are kind of defending the back line. Not quite the ideal positioning, but seems like Bones on that flanking Diva kind of wants to go for more. Doesn't have the bomb to back it up though, and Snowfire. Big shatter comes through, connects with 2. Bomb dropped on the floor, but a little late as it might not connect. Does, and shield from Sang falls over. Tire, someone gets someone. Miss Orange falls over. And Conk Mine comes over after Andre J again with that visor. Comes through, completely blocked off by Reinhardt. In a bit of trouble here as Widow keeps shooting at him, and he does fall over to Rami Angel on his side. And the push keeps coming through from Orange Trash. Bones going a bit deep here. His counterpart, Rangel, coming through, popping that mech. A little too deep there from the defense, and they might get punished here as Orange Trash has regrouped.
Strange. Forbidden back on the Genji. But anyway, Andre, again, with the tack visor, gets it decently often, but uses it quite recklessly. Doesn't get anything for it, and got punished for the second time now by LaFlame.
Andre J falling over to Forbidden. Forbidden all in that backline there, just cleaning up, slicing and dicing his way through, deflecting, getting out of there. Vix, however, falling over. They don't have the Lucio, and now they do. Fire in the hole comes out. Someone, is he gonna get someone? Yes, he does. LaFlame falls over. Bones in that backline again. This Orange popping the Valkyrie to keep them all healthy, saying, killing her counterpart, and again, a successful defense coming through from YB.
60 seconds remaining.
Now, Red Team, just over and over, have been trying to get in here. It looks like they have the advantage at first, but they can't seem to quite get in. What do you think's the issue here, Beatdown?
Definitely the DPS. The flame going on the Junkrat is definitely a long overdue choice. Although the Widowmaker is useful, couldn't make full use of the Rhine Shield, and is easy to get focused down, as shown by someone and Bones. So now a lot of extra in-your-face damage is really going to do them good.
Blade comes through from Forbidden. Beat drop to try to counter some of the damage, but it doesn't help Blade Duchess as she falls over. Indiana soon to follow afterwards, and Forbidden slicing through the Cowboy. Andre J going down, saying, and it looks like it's going to be a successful push for Orange, but will they make it in time? 18 seconds left on the clock. If they go into overtime, they're not going to have another chance to retake. And 13-12, clock's ticking. Valkyrie stalling that point a little bit here. Blade Duchess dancing around that, dancing around Orange Trash. They're not able to shoot her down. 5 seconds left on the clock. They need to close this off now. Saying, going in, Monkey switched over, and it looks like we are in overtime here. Someone, again, with the 3K, with the tire, grabs all of them. Remy Angel, res. Can she get back in the mech? Yes, she will. Someone still in the middle of the fray, spamming those pipes everywhere. Vix caught. Actually lives. Deadeye comes through. 1, 2, 3. Andre J comes in with the Deadeye, and they stop this cart right before the last checkpoint.
Yeah, as if the 3K tire wasn't enough. The 3K Deadeye comes in and definitely stops them from finishing up.
Switching sides.
Definitely big players here on the DPS coming in,
Absolutely.
allowing themselves to kind of maneuver the fights in their favor. Now, we have both of these teams, as we've seen, they just kind of roll around. They don't particularly regroup, but the stalemates are broken when you get players like Someone and Forbidden when they come in, and they just pop those abilities, and their ultimates will just clean up the entire fight.
Yeah, absolutely. I think, I still think both teams, not necessarily both teams, but more on the side of Orange Trash. I think if they switched the comp up sooner, got the Junkrat sooner, probably would have done a lot better, because the Genji Widowmaker is a strange comp to run with the Reinhardt. Not a whole lot can be done with the use of his shield, at least for them. So he's just kind of just a big ult battery, not really able to contribute too much. And if anybody would try to jump in, like we saw Bones go in over and over, pretty much uncontested, because no actual punching power to prevent that from happening.
Now, while Bones was always in there, the mech really wasn't fed upon too much. She wasn't popped out of mech immediately. Forbidden, not really keeping track of where she is. However, his counterpart, Andre J, farming up that visor over and over and over again. We saw it time and time again. Every fight, visor comes through. Sometimes it had a good effect. Sometimes it just went straight into the shield. But that's something that Orange Trash is going to have to address in the future if they're going to want to make this hold successful here.
Yeah, I do find they're pretty good at shutting down the attack visor. Although that is in part due to Andre's recklessness.
5.
But I think, yeah, if he were, as considering how often he got it, if he just positioned himself a little better, the team could really get a lot of value out of those.
Now, an interesting comp coming in here from YB with Sang and Andre J. Both on tanks here. Andre not going to his hit scan roll. They decide to go up, push through the choke here. Will they make it fast? Fire Strike takes out a lot. Snow actually 34% on that Earth Shatter. YB just need to push through. They can't afford to take spam here, especially with LaFlame on that Junkrat. Bones going in deep. Someone getting Vix, actually. Sang going deep as well with the charge. Doesn't seem to connect with anything. Forbidden getting the mech. Sang getting Forbidden in return, and this fight is all over the place.
Yeah, Forbidden getting the mech getting Bones out of the mech was really big. Prevented him from eating the Junkrat spam. However, it doesn't look like it's gonna matter in the end.
Fire in the hole comes through. The flame looking for Blade Duchess. Flies away in the nick of time, but Bones actually getting punished instead. Blade Duchess saying, nope, not for me. I'm out of here. Valkyrie popped, actually managing to charge it in the midst of this in about 1 minute. Impressive timing, seeing as Team YB had taken a lot of damage here. Forbidden on that Reaper, looking to counter some of those tanks. Winston a bit of trouble, jumps out, and it looks like Orange Trash has regrouped. Only 1 tick to YB's name. Fire in the hole comes out, masterfully executed by Snow. But he does get charged in the end, and he does get swung over by Sang. Sang trying to defend at this point, not letting his team take too much damage with that fairy. And again, Orange Trash get in there, and they're immediately pushed out.
It's unfortunate. Getting the tire as right as it came out was absolutely huge. However, pretty much from that point, I think they got a little too shook just by the fear of the tire. They started scattering, not really focusing anybody. It gave YB the time to get back onto the point and just start taking them down one by one.
Yeah, and Sang actually being the centerpiece of that, just swinging his way through, cutting them in half, and not allowing them to regroup. Now Bones on this flanking Diva here might want to sneak into the left. Oh, Shatter comes through. Maybe a misclick here as it connects with the shield and nothing else. Tire comes through from the flame, popped by someone, and Sang going deep here again, splitting the enemy team with that charge. Forbidden picking up Andre instead, and Snow actually landing 3. He's in there, he's swinging, he's picked up 1, he's picked up 2. Blade Duchess falling over, and Bones as well. Indiana going down to Forbidden. Forbidden just in there doing whatever he wants, gunning everyone down on the Reaper. A very nice switch coming through from before.
Yeah, it seems like Sangaroth was going for the Earth Shatter, maybe misjudged the distance of its effects. But then what really did it for them was the pin. He went in way too deep, wasn't able to shield his team upon dying, and made room for Snow to get a fat Earth Shatter.
Now we got YB over here switching over to that pharmacy, trying to abuse some of those tanks there, but actually it is Brammy Angel that picked up that kill earlier on Andre, forcing the res. So Indiana cannot be rezzed here, and it looks like he will not want to be, as Bones has fallen over soon after, staying in the middle of the fray. And again, a failed push from YB, another good defense coming through from Orange Trash, and it looks like YB still want to go in. Someone's still spamming. Forbidden falls over, fire in the hole comes out from the flame. Can he connect? He's looking for the Pharah. Pop! Andre J in the ground. And again, YB trying to make their push again, even without their Pharah. And there she is, speak of the devil. Sangaroth going in, trying to follow their tire. Someone new, pushing ahead, gets to LaFlame and Snow. Oof. And again, Orange Trash, just as disorganized as YB, as they just kind of scatter. Without their front line, they don't look like they want to fight.
Yeah, YB pretty reckless. Actually, like you said, both teams not really regrouping, just taking fights and disadvantage situations, just hoping to whittle down eventually through poke. It seems to be working out, but definitely not an ideal playstyle.
Oh, yeah, 5 ults. 5 ults coming through from Orange Trash. Transcendence the first to come. Sangaroth going through. Forbidden with a big Death Blossom and a bomb to top it off. Pops Andre, but Forbidden coming in huge with that flanking Death Blossom. Picks up everyone. But however, Orange Trash used about every single ultimate they had. The Transcendence, the Shatter, the Tire, the Death Blossom, and the Diva Bomb. It's very simple for YB to recontest here, especially when they didn't use any in return.
Yeah, they still have 3 ultimates in this next fight. Can definitely make use of them. I think using all those ultimates definitely wasn't a good idea. I can understand why his Vix went for it. I wanted to make sure he contested in time. Same with the Earth Shatter. Oh.
Ooh, giant Earth Shatter. All eyes on Andre J here as he comes in. He does have a barrage if he wishes to use it. A little bit off. He doesn't decide to use it as Indiana picks up Snow. And patience is kind of the name of the game here, as they do cap the point without using too much power.
Yeah, this kind of shows how important in Rhine comps it is for one to outplay the other Rhine. Being able to land the Shatter, even though the Rhine, after taking out the Rhine, is really huge here. Probably what's going to win them the map if they keep this up.
Sangaroth's shield falling a bit low, taking a lot of damage, and it is Forbidden that is forced off that high ground there. Big Blade Duchess coming up on that Valkyrie. Actually does have it. Sangaroth landing that Fire Strike on Forbidden. And Rami goes in deep, forcing more people off the high ground. The bomb comes out, grabs Forbidden. Fire in the hole comes out from both teams. Not from both teams. Someone actually holding onto it. Now he decides to use it. Blade Duchess getting that res off on Bones. Tyre looking for someone, grabs his counterpart. Shatter comes through as well. And again, as we speak of the patient on Team YB, they decide to use every single ult in their arsenal as well. High Noon, Rami trying to get that kill onto Sang. Sang playing a patient, and they do execute her. Bones getting popped out of mech here. Snow looking to swing their way in, and Snow does have that shatter there. It could be crucial, seeing as Sang is out of this fight. Yep, there it is. 2 down. Someone in a bit of trouble here. Indiana falling over afterwards. Sang is trying to swing his way through the orange trash. Sift his way. Not quite gonna make it. Gets splattered against the wall. 1 minute, 30 seconds left on the clock, and these teams do not regroup. They just keep going. Bones getting in there, looking for Snow, and they finally realize that the Reinhardt is dead. But the Tiger's rolling over. They're looking for more. Snow falls over, and Andre J in the front lines here as he looks for more. Bones coming back, Forbidden. Looking for an extra pick here, maybe trying to come up on a blade before this fight ends. Try to clean it up a little bit early. LaFlame and Remy with those ultimates. However, it is just Remy's mech. And again, Team YB just get right back at it. Shatter comes through. Sangra not quite connecting with anybody. LaFlame, however, getting a pulse bomb onto Indiana. And Andre, once again with that tactical visor. No one to stop him from using it this time. And it is a cleanup. Andre with 3. Bones cleaning up the rest with that bomb. Sang trying to get in there. Snow trying to get in there. Lands the shatter, but not quite able to finish any kills. Actually, someone falling over, but he does go down into his YB with the first map here. What a last fight. I believe that lasted for about 2 minutes. Whew.
Yeah, something like that.
Play of the game.
Really good. A lot of shatters coming out, I noticed. And really good. I'm really glad. Andre at the end really cleaned up the attack visor play, using it at a good time instead of having it blocked out by the shields.
Someone here with that quadruple kill on the tire, something that stood out immediately to us on this first one in Nubani.
My goodness.
Now that was first point to Team YB here. Next, we are going to Lijiang Tower. What do you expect to see from both of these teams, given that they've liked to play tanks here in the beginning?
I think Orange Trash will struggle if they play the way they do right now, because although I personally love Control, I think it's the most strict game mode, because it's very harsh on ult economy. In other game modes, you can kind of go through a couple fights, build some ultimates, and just throw all 6 of them at once, and you can make some modicum of progress. But that doesn't work well with Control. It's all about first cap, and you need really good ult economy. Otherwise, you can't get punished for that. And that's the thing that Orange Trash seems to be lacking a little bit, and that's why I believe they might struggle.
And something else to really realize on this map, that King of the Hill is something that really you need to regroup, or you're going to be wasting time. For a lot of teams, if you take 50% for one fight, and you don't notice when to regroup, all of a sudden the map's been capped and you haven't even had a chance to take the point back. So both teams are going to be aware of that. And it looks like we do have some subs coming in for both teams, actually. Youth Glover coming in, Bone Collector as well, Incognito, Lexalicious, and Shadow Kitten, I believe, are all new from Orange Trash. Correct me if I'm wrong there.
Yeah, everybody except Rami Angel.
Right, and on YB, looks like we're keeping Blade Duchess, Indiana Sparrow, someone, Sangrath, and Bones, and we are putting someone else in, it looks like. The slot is still blank. Ludero. There he is. The missing link to YB's roster here.
Yeah, now it's, especially for Orange Trash, it's essentially a whole new team, so I guess now, not sure what to predict.
Yeah, whole new team, whole new playstyle. Everything we said before, just thrown out the window. It's just trash.
Yeah, that's right. New team, new me.
New team, new me, indeed. And it looks like we do kind of know what to expect from YB. 2 members with the differing logos here, kind of sticking out. Philosophy in, along with Get Down Prez. Both teams kind of shedding all of their members in favor of new members. So this is a completely different game here we've got. Beatdown.
You're right. So it looks like we're gonna see. It's basically might as well restart the score and everything.
Nah, we can't quite do that. It is still 1 in YB's favor out of 4. This format is still. We are playing 4 maps total first to 3 wins. No, that's not quite right. It is a point system. And do you want to explain that a bit, Pitam?
Yeah, so we play, it's a lot like the Owl. We play 4 maps unless it goes to 2-2, then we play a 5th tiebreaker. So the way it works is that you win a map, you get 4 points. You tie, you get 3. Lose, you get 2. But if you lose and get completely shut out, you only get 1.
Now
So
arriving at
it is good.
Lidl
The only way
Tower.
you do not get points is if you don't play for whatever reason.
So if we are correct in that regards, it is not 1-0. Well, it technically is 1-0, but in terms of points, it is 4-2.
That
in
is
YB's
correct.
favor.
No. Yes, that is correct.
And it is Ludero and Get Down Prez on that Pharmacy. Maybe swapping them out, a little bit more comfort on that Pharah. Although we did see Team YB run that a little bit earlier from before. And just to make sure we're not bamboozled here, it is still blue team, YB Gaming. Red team is still orange trash. No color mixing here. Red, blue, orange.
Everything's fine. Everything makes perfect sense.
That's right. Oh, man. The day is going to come when we're going to get Team Red and Team Blue. Just those are the team names, and they're going to be on opposite sides. They're going to switch from offense to defense. My mind's going to be jumbled. It's going to be a mess. We're going to have players named purple, orange, red, yellow. Oh, what a mess. What a nightmare.
I'm going to wake up in a cold sweat just thinking about it.
4, 3,
Yeah, that's right. And it looks like YB are sticking to the roots. They like tanks. They're bringing the tanks over. Running a Reinhardt with that Pharmacy. A bit of interesting considering you normally see a Winston with it to kind of capitalize on those missiles. But Incognito bringing a Pharah of his own with no Mercy support.
Ooh, definitely interesting. Because without the... Neither Lucio nor the Moira can actually directly heal. It's going to be all depending on the positioning of the
Someone
Pharah.
taken out here a little early. All eyes should be on Ludero here. He's getting a bunch of free damage spam through. His tanks are creating enough space for him to just kind of get in there. Spam that damage through. Looking for Genji. Can he connect? It is Team YB, however, that will cap in the end. Sangaroth and Philosophy, the tank line of YB. Kind of cleaning up the kills. Ludero still spamming out damage, but not quite able to make the impact he could have.
Yeah, Orange Trash, not really making full use of the dive comp. You know, when you run the Winston D.Va, especially the Lucio, they have all this speed, all this potential burst damage. What they need to do is they need to get in there right away. Pick a target, jump on him with everything they have.
Yeah,
They
that's
didn't
right.
do
And
that.
Philosophy. All eyes on him. He does have that shatter. If that shield goes down, it's going to be huge. He's looking for it. He wants it. He doesn't need it. He's just swinging. And Lexalicious is the first one to fall over as someone grabs her. Sangara grabs Rambi's mech. Philosophy's looking for more swings. Hammer clock to the head. The Korean Idol falls over. And it is, again, a successful defense from YB. Philosophy in a bit of trouble here. Only 1 health. They don't seem to clean it up. And Shadow Kit retaliates, pops the blade, gets Ludero outside. Bomb comes over, actually kills Uke Lover. Sangara on that D.Va, looking to defend this point. And oh, Shatter finally comes over, grabs Lexalicious. Shadow Kit escaping with the skin of his teeth. Justice reigns from above. Incognito not quite able to connect. Tire goes over, but also not able to connect. And this fight just keeps going. Incognito gets Get Down Prez. Bone Collector boots off 2, actually, with that primal range. 72% of the clock, and Team Orange just need to clean this up quick.
Oh yeah, what a slow fight. Capping at 80%, really not good. They could, if they do lose this fight, they could still have time for recap, but even then, they'll still be seriously on the back foot. And plus having no ultimates right now, except for the D.Va bomb, it's going to be really difficult for them.
It'll be a bit of a rushed fight coming in if they do manage to cap, considering that they will have to use multiple ults to get inside here.
Yeah.
Get Down Present Ludero. Both of those ults, eyes in the sky, as those two look to make waves coming in here. Ludero still a little bit behind, maybe out of sync with his team as he comes in a little bit late. His tank's already pushed in. A lot of damage coming through, but it is healed up by Get Down's Prez's Valk. Nerf this comes through. Will it connect? Get Down Prez actually falling over in that Valkyrie. That's not supposed to happen. You dodged that. Someone new actually killing the counterpart. Both Mercies down. Lexalicious connects. Shadow Kitten using that blade to kind of cut down the opposition. And this push from YB kind of is stopped in its tracks. Only using 2 ults to YB's Valkyrie.
You know, that's good. They're really, I want to say that was a bit of luck. It really worked out for Orange Trash, because if that diva bomb get down press was really crucial. They lost so much of their sustain and res potential, so it pretty much caused the whole fight to fall apart. And Shadow Kitten getting his blade so fast once again pretty much sealed it.
Yeah, and Shadow Kitten just kind of looking to poke. Already 42% on that. Philosophy Blade with a big shatter actually connects with Shadow Kitten mid-air. Bomb comes through. Will it connect? Lots of explosives. Zangaroth with the tire. Coalescence. I don't know what that is. Ludero did something to the Rammies mech, but someone new actually connecting with more, and YB convincingly take back the point.
Yeah, I think they knew that Orange Trash was starting to get close to finishing up. It was kind of a, I want to say, a Hail Mary play, just throwing all their ultimates out, but that might not work out for them, as Bone Collector's coming in with his ult. Incognito still has one, and Shadow Kitten working his way to another blade, so they might be able to turn this around.
That is Bone Collector, as we said, trying to save this point desperately, but they coming in kind of hush-posh. It's kind of rushed, and Bone Collector's taking a lot of damage here. The rest of his team just falling over. It's a 3v6 here. YB in complete healthy shape, looking to secure this point. 99%, it's still overtime. Bomb comes out from Remy Angel, connects with Doc Nasty. 2 healers down. YB need to clean up this fight fast before they take too much damage to recover from. Philosophy falling over. Sue, someone new, actually going over next. Philosophy actually still alive. There he goes, finally falling over. And Sangara, the final one to fall over. Standing there, shooting a little bit, but they do decide to execute her. And this is going to be the last fight coming in here from YB.
Really unfortunate. It looked like YB was going to have it. They were early in the lead, making it a 5v6, but then they lost both of their healers. And then that's really it. Hopefully Ludero can turn it around for them.
Early Valkyrie coming out here. Ludero does have that barrage. Will he be able to connect? He connects. Grabs Bone Collector. That's huge. The main tank coming over, but it's reflected into his face. The missiles coming through. Someone not quite able to connect with those tires. Not really been accurate today. And it is Philosophy just kind of swinging his way over. Everyone needs to get on the point. Coalescence comes through. Incognito picks up someone. Get down. Prez falls over to the blade. Tire. Not Tire, but Bomb actually connects with 2. Shadow Kitten and Incognito. There's no more DPS coming through from Orange Trash. Shadow Kitten rezzed, however. And this fight's all over the place. Once again, Philosophy swinging. Doc trying to keep desperately to keep him healthy. And it is Orange Trash, actually, that are able to kind of maintain hold of the point here. However, Get Down Prez coming in, regrouping Ludero, looking to get some damage through. Everyone's coming back from respawns. This fight has taken a very long time. Justice reigns from above and cleans up the rest of the opposition. Ludero, the only one left on the point, cleaned up, and it is Orange Trash taking the point after a very long holdout in the beginning.
Score 0.
Wow, really good round from Orange Trash. You know, that's twice now. Both fights, YB really looked like they were about to turn it around, but they're losing their healers early. I think they need to either clear out the backline of Orange Trash faster or be able to peel more for their supports, because right now Shadow Kitten's just having his way with them, just taking them out, no problem. With the fact that he builds his Dragon Blade so fast too is really dangerous.
Yeah, agreed. And as we've seen before, the DPS from Orange Trash kind of doing work here. Incognito, especially Shadow Kitten, just rolling around, charging that blade, picking up some extra kills from stray supports, just idling around. Get Down Prez is going to have to play a little bit more careful here, as Shadow Kitten is going to be looking for her the entire time.
Definitely. And now they're running... Oh, they have the Lucio Mercy now. I think that is a better heal combination with the utility they get now. Since they're running again... Oh, yeah.
In a bit of trouble here. Bone Collector jumps in, however, he is pushed back. Sangroth running through. Zarya from Ludero protecting him, building up that energy. They're stacked up. They're looking for a fight. Bone Collector jumps in, drops a shield. It's immediately popped. Someone new pops him, however. In return, Uke Lover actually getting the resurrect here. Not connected, but someone new going huge, grabbing 3 under his name. And he is retaliated. Bone Collector somehow coming back and ending his life. Philosophy coming in, swinging, popping those shields, popping anyone on his point. He's claimed Incognito and his Mercy. Only ones left on the point here. Can YB connect with them? The Reaper desperately shooting. You don't have range. You can't shoot them down. And it looks like YB actually can't shoot down the Farm Mercy combo as the rest of their team rolls back in. Orange Trash, get back in there. Sangaroth Focused down by Bone Collector, and it is YP that actually capped this point. All they need to do now is stall. 4% on the clock. Bone Collector looking to connect with someone, but it is Sangharoth with the Death Blossom that connects with both supports, and they successfully wipe off Orange Trash.
Wow. What a long... It took such a long time to cap. I really thought Incognito and Uclever were going to hold it long enough for them to be able to turn it around. But he did Rocket Barrage a little too low. Ended up getting taken out by Sangharoth. Despite having the height advantage the entire time. But now YB, although they have the point, they used 3 of their ultimates. So they don't really have anything coming up right now except for maybe the Valkyrie. So that might not hurt. That might hurt them because Uclever has theirs, and they could push in with that.
Now YB here. On a very close range composition, this Pharmacy can wreak havoc on them if they can't deal with it. Reaper not really able to reach over. And actually, as we speak, Shadow Kitten guns him down. Flashbang, 2 shots to the head. Nothing he can do. Someone looking for a kill on that Mercy. They're up on the high ground, drops down, looks for Shadow Kitten. Not quite able to connect. He's knocked out of the sky. Shadow Kitten going huge, grabbing 3 under his name. Bang, bang, bang. He's landed the shots. He gets get down press. Velocity soon to fall afterwards. Bomb, the shield's not going to help him. And it is Incognito cleaning up the kill for him. But Shadow Kitten just walking in there, saying, this is my point. I own this point. I own you guys. And he just guns down everybody. Peacemaker. Peacekeeper in his hands.
Yeah, definitely great pace.
Sangharoth again.
Wow. Yeah, he's popping off. I guess they decided the dive comp wasn't working for them. Sangharoth on the Reaper was giving him trouble, so it was a good call, and he could definitely back it up too. Already has the Deadeye.
Now, Shadow Kitten just really able to free fire here. His tank's doing all of the work for him. And he, oh, well, gets caught out actually as we speak. Too much praise. Caster's Curse. He does get resurrected, however. Still has that Deadeye. If he can back up and use it, it could be big. 31% on the clock. Shadow Kitten doesn't need to use it. Just popping heads. And YB in a bit of trouble here, even though they have the ultimates to use. Lutero coming up on that Graviton. That's going to be crucial if they want to retake here.
Yeah, although it wouldn't be ideal if they dropped it right now. Although it looks like that might be what's about to happen.
Looks like Lutero wants to take out the mech before he uses it. Does use it. Doesn't quite connect at first, but they do fly into it. You in trouble here, but not able to do anything. But Shadow Kitten actually getting 2 with that Deadeye. Finally, someone retaliating, popping him over, but it's too late as Orange Trash kind of assumed dominance here in this King of the Hill.
Yeah, pretty good hold. Although it might not have been necessary to drop every single ult they had.
Again, overkill is the best kind of kill, I assume, in Orange Trash's case. They do successfully hold the point. But Shadow Kitten doesn't need an ult. Just staring there, waiting for that flank over, hoping to catch someone out and end this fight before it even begins. In the corner, is he gonna push? He's pushing. He looks for get down press. Get down press. 3 shots to the head. And he's out of this fight. Doc Nasty soon to fall over, and the supports from YB are gone.
Just crazy. Shadow Kitten really has their number.
Shadow Kitten 1, 2, 3 gets Sangharoth under as well. The kill count is rolling over. Doesn't need the fan. Shooting them in the head. Discord's assisting a bit, and it's all Shadow Kitten as YB are wiped out. Orange Trash managing to take that. So I believe the score is
4-4 or 6-5. That's correct.
6-5.
Yeah.
Now, because it was 4 in YB's favor in the beginning, being shut out here, they get 1 point. So YB are with 5 points. Math is my forte. Beatdown, you want to take the rest?
Yeah, no, you pretty much got it. So now we're going to be going to the next map. You want to tell us what that is, John?
Yeah, next map here is Dorado. We are rolling over to a payload map. Mexico. Pretty nice around this time.
Yeah, looks like it. So what are you expecting out of these teams?
I believe we are taking a break before we roll into Dorado. However, I am expecting even more tanks, even more explosives, Diva Bombs, Junkrats, Reinhardts, the works. They're gonna try to run at each other. These fights are gonna last 5 minutes. I'm ready. It's gonna be huge.
I'm ready too.
Now we are going to go to break here for a second. We'll be back. I'm John. That's Beatdown. Thanks for tuning in. And we are back. Again, YB Gaming, Orange Trash. We're heading to Dorado. Few subs coming in from both teams once again. Beatdown, you want to give me the rundown?
Traveling to Dorado.
Yeah, it looks like we got just a few subs this time. Not full team swaps. I'm not going to suggest we change the score again. It looks like Orange Trash is running dive comp once again. Seems to be their thing. Death ball from YB, as expected. Andre back on the Soldier 76. That'll be good to see. Did really well on Numbani. See what he can do with it here.
Yeah, Andre going in huge with those tactical visors. Even if they didn't get as much value as he might have wanted, they were always there. He was always gunning them down. He always saw them. Old man trying to get kids off of his lawn. Andre
Oh.
J.
Oh yeah, he's got him in his sights.
Indiana, though, on that Ana, giving a little bit more punch to that tactical visor. Mega tactical visor coming through.
Ooh,
Philosophy, back on the Reinhardt, Doc Nasty on the Junkrat. Very common pick from both teams here. Both teams really enjoying Junkrat, however. As we see them hover their characters in the attack lobby, we've got LaFlame on the Widowmaker, and his counterpart, Shadow Kitten on the Genji. Now, Shadow Kitten, a huge part of Orange Trash's offense here, as he's just been the counter. He's just been tearing YB apart whenever he feels like it. On the Genji with the blades, on the McCree with the shots. He's been all over the place. Very definitely someone to keep eyes out on.
Yeah, definitely.
5,
Really good player.
4,
Takes advantage of whatever positional mistakes that YB makes. So they really got to tighten up if they don't want to get taken advantage of like that.
Stop
Especially
the
this
flow.
one. If they're focusing on Shadow Kitten, they still got to worry about LaFlame. So as long as Incognito and Rami can make the space, they might be able to make something out of this.
Now Andre J. looking to charge up that visor as quick as possible. Incognito jumping in deep. Shields shattered. No one in trouble quite yet. Philosophy dropping a little bit low, but kept up by Blade Duchess. And Orange Trash are all over this. No kills. Still, Blade Duchess falling a little bit low. Needs to get out of there. Goes high. Widowmaker's got him in his sights. Doesn't quite make the shot. LaFlame looking to land those shots. No one has died yet. Blade Duchess actually. First one to fall. Andre next. LaFlame finally gets in there. Lands the shots that he needs to, and the doors are open for this Orange Trash offense.
Yeah,
No one
you
can
know,
hide from her sights as wall hacks are used.
gotta say I'm impressed by your French. So yeah, good plays. A lot of poking and prodding, especially just getting in each other's face. But finally, push kill started to open up when Lexalicious went down, but LA Flame took 2 in return. Plus Lex getting rezzed really gave him the advantage here.
Shadow Kitten with the blade goes in deep, trying to beat down the man with the hammer. Sword can't quite beat the hammer though, as he just decides to retreat and grab Blade Duchess instead. Both tanks kind of in the back there, however, it is the big monkey beating up the big armored man in the back. Not something you'd want to see in Dorado's alleyways, but it happened. I saw it with my own 2 eyes.
No one can take that away from you.
LaFlame up on the upper perches, looking for Blade Duchess once again. And YB need to respond to this Widowmaker threat.
Yeah, I think YP needs to use their ultimates a little more. Before they kind of overuse them, now they're just hoarding them. They got 4, all of them strong in their own right.
Blade Duchess again. LaFlame's got her number. Shadow Kitten going in deep, looking to charge up that ultimate, falling a bit low, grabs the Mega. He's safe. Philosophy does have that shatter. We've seen huge shatters come in here before, and Philosophy just kind of swinging that hammer, doing whatever he wants. But Shield's about to go down. He's got free reign to do whatever he wants with the shatter if he so wishes. Does he see it? He sees it. Comes through. Bomb gets to. Nice synergy coming through from Get Down and Philosophy. However, Get Down falls over for his bomb. Killed before he could get back in. A nice resurrect. A little twirl for the audience as Blade Duchess gets that res, swinging around wildly. And the fight is reset here.
Yeah, now Andre is on the Winston again, running the triple tank with 2 main tanks combination. Guess wants more brawling potential. I don't know what Winston's gonna do for that though.
Now LaFlame breaking that front line. Doc Nasty looking to get that kill on the Junkrat. Not quite able to respond because he was tiring. Gets 1, gets 2, gets 3, gets 4. Shadow Kid once again going huge on that DPS Genji.
Yeah, he's definitely been a standout player this entire time. All of his ultimates result in, if not 2 or 3 kills, 1 very key kill, particularly on the Blade Duchess.
Now YB switching out someone, and it looks like Shadow Kitten takes the reins here as the master of 4Ks and 3Ks.
Indeed, and LaFlame just really warmed up now, just getting the kills one after another. They need to find a way to deal with them, either really take out the front line better, or just switch to a dive comp, give pressure, or deny space.
It is an uncontested checkpoint here as Orange Trash kind of roll it through. YB being a little bit indecisive here, not sure if they wanted to contest it or not. Shadow Kitten in a bit of trouble, backs out. Valkyrie pop. Looks like they want to go in. Andre goes deep. Philosophy standing a little bit behind. And Transcendence pop. Shatter comes through. Doesn't quite seem to connect somehow. And the Flame in a bit of trouble here as Philosophy swinging at him. That's not something you normally see. Reinhardt though doesn't find the Widowmaker, but it happened. Bomb comes through. Connects with 2. Remy Angel eliminating them. Shadow Kitten just kind of trying to clean up the rest of the kills. Looking for Philosophy. One more swing. Doesn't quite connect, but it is Incognito that grabs the rest. Shadow Kitten looking for more. He's been all over the YB this entire time.
Definitely. I think what too bad though, didn't need to use his blade. As soon as Rami got the double kill is when he popped his blade out. I'm sure the second he pressed Q and realized, wish he could take it back, but he does get it pretty quick. He's already at 30%.
Now looks like another fight is breaking out here. LaFlame on that Reaper instead of the Widowmaker, looking to gun down that monkey. Andre J in a bit of trouble, pops out, double shields on him. He's a little bit safer now. Incognito does have that Primal Rage, doesn't seem to need to use it as Valkyrie is popped from Uke Lover. And the fight continues. Get down Prez needs to get down. Shatter comes through, saving his life. Philosophy actually missing all 3 targets. Bowling pins in his way. Gets a 4-10 split, I believe it is called. Is it
That is what it's called. I know. No, it's 7-10 split.
7-10, that's what it is.
Yes, that's
the
right.
pins lined up. And get down press, high energy here. Looking to use that Graviton, actually swatted down by Incognito. Philosophy, looking to charge up that Earth Shatter once again, going huge every time he can use it. And again, the Blade, Shadow Kid, what's he gonna do this time? Swings once, swings twice. That's 3. Andre J falling over. Lucio in his sides, but he does decide to back off with the Blade wearing off. And he's here, Doc Kitty in his sides, does have the dash, misses it, runs into the pillar. It doesn't matter, he dies anyways. That Death Blossom actually rolling over there from LaFlame doesn't quite connect with anyone, and it is Shadow Kitten. And Orange Trash just kind of cleaning up the rest of the kills here with ease.
Yeah, you know, the power switch from Andre was probably a good chance. There's nothing they could have done to contest that, however. And they were really depending on Get Down Prez there with his grab. But what actually happened was she fired it off and Rami ate it. So literally completely denied of such a huge ultimate.
Really, really good play coming here from Orange Trash.
Absolutely. You know, a little shaky in the beginning, but now they're really starting to get it together.
Yeah. LaFlame indeed warming up, heating up this match on the Reaper, on the Widowmaker. Shots after shots, and it looks like Get Down Prez needs to protect Blade Duchess. Not the President at this given time, but the same concept goes over. Maybe we'll see Get Down Prez on a tank type character this time around. Maybe that'll work. The mind game's coming through.
Exactly.
Andre J relegating to his McCree. Something I don't believe we've seen. No, we did see it on Numbani.
That's right.
Kind of the hit scan specialist of YB here. Indiana on that Roadhog. Looks like they're going to be running sort of a pseudo counter dive with that Roadhog there instead of the Diva to kind of counter a jump in from a monkey. It looks like they're expecting dive, but instead it's Incognito on that Reinhardt, along with a little bit of support from his team. The Diva, the Genji once again from Shadow Kitten, and LaFlame on the Junkrat. Really flexible player, LaFlame. You've seen him on everything. Widowmaker, Junkrat,
Reaper.
Reaper, yeah. Can't forget about the Reaper.
Yeah, just waiting for the Genji, although I don't know why you'd ever take Shadow Kitten off of it.
Well, if he's on McCree, I'd be just as happy. You've seen him light it up on Li Zhang. 1 shot, 2 shot, 3 shot, 3 deaths on YB. And again, this man is the one to look out for here on this Numbani. Or not Numbani, but Dorado. Dorado defense. Mexico, not Africa.
5, 4.
Yep. Home to the Very reputable Lumerical company.
Attackers incoming.
Home to the very reputable gangs
Stop the
as
payload.
well.
Oh, of course.
It looks like Orange Trash looking to gang up on this offense coming through from YB. Philosophy jumping in. Shadow Kitten forced to dash away. Taking to the rooftops here. Very ninja-like. Philosophy jumping in again. Shadow Kitten in a little bit of trouble here. Dashes away, jukes him. Nice movement. And it looks like Philosophy is back to the payload. Heals up. And it is Doc Nasty actually falling over to Rami. Caught out of position. Rami comes in, rams him. Taking his namesake. And shuts down this offense before it even begins. Payload stuck at the choke here under the bridge.
Yeah, you know, Philosophy really out of position there. Trying to chase Shadow Kitten and spend a little bit too much time on him while his team was moving the payload. When that happens, you don't have your main tank. Basically, running into a shield without a shield of your own guarantees a fight loss, so they were really broken up there. Doc Nasty started to die, and then everything fell apart.
Not really. It's just YB needs to find an alternate route, and they do find it in Andre, grabbing Shadow Kitten, finally shutting him down. However, he does get resurrected. Looking to get in more. He can't stay outside of the choke. Shadow Kitten with the blade gets Andre. What's he gonna go for next? Indiana in a bit of trouble here on the Roadhog. He's not gonna die. He's got about a lot of blubber to protect him here, and Shadow Kitten still going in with the deflect. Does have the orb to save him. Philosophy going in a bit too deep. Gets shot down. Indiana finally falls over. That Roadhog has got a lot of bulk to him.
Yeah, much better ult economy too. Only using Shadow Kitten's Dragon Blade, and he's already 30% to another one. This guy's crazy.
Now, if we've seen the maps correctly, it looks like, if we are predicting this correctly, this could be a 10 ult fight coming up here next. With Orange Trash with 5, and Fire in the Hole coming up from Doc Nasty. Nasty surprise comes in, pops the tire and the flame. A 2-for-1 deal. I guess that was his Nasty plan.
That's why he's the Doc.
Ooh, massive shatter comes through. Doc Nasty falls over, and looks like the Doc couldn't patch up his own wounds. Gets smashed into a wall. Philosophy killing his counterpart, and it looks like YB have finally found their opening. They just need to get rid of Shadow Kitten. Blade Duchess in a bit of trouble here. Andre J not actually respecting Shadow Kitten. Shadow Kitten in the back here. They need to deal with him. Blade comes through. He's just swinging his way out of there. No one can shoot him.
Wow,
Philosophy finally tags on.
wow, such
The flame, looking for more, doesn't quite want to get the hog, finds get down press, blows up, fades away. No dice. Shadow Kitten still in the back, actually gets Doc Nasty out of the spawn, but it's too late, the checkpoint goes through. Shoot this man! Oh no!
he actually made it out of there. Andre, maybe taking a sip of a drink or something now that they capped the point. Didn't realize Shadow Kitten was in the back there and just walking right by him.
Shadow Kitten indeed, sticking to the shadows on that ninja pick. Really? Again, once again, they're angry. They want to look for Shadow Kitten. He's taking a lot of damage. Falls below half. He's fine though, and he walks away.
Yeah, you know what? I think I'm starting to see one of the problems with YP. They either completely ignore Shadow Kitten, or they just focus way too much attention on him, and they suffer for it either way.
As we say that, bomb comes over, doesn't quite get anyone. Andre J falling over to Shadow Kitten. However, he is resurrected. Shadow Kitten still kind of doing whatever he wants there. 77 on the blade. Going to charge it up on these tanks here. 85 on the clock and ticking. Looking for that flank angle. Once he comes up with the blade, it's all over. We've seen it time and time again. He's able to land kill after kill after kill. Indiana, a prime target to charge it. Earth Shatter comes through. He has the blade. Will he use it? He sees Blade Duchess. Blade's used. Ryuji no Kaioken grabs 2 for 1. Whole hog coming through. He's booped away. Indiana soon to fall over next. And again, a successful hold from Orange Trash. 2 minutes left on the clock here, and it is Doc Nasty with the tire that we need to look out for here on 1B.
Yeah, again, Orange Trash playing well, using their ultimates pretty well. They did use 3, although one of them was just Infrasight, so I would say 2, like, physically impactful ultimates. Ooh, finally, Shadow Kitten dies.
Doc's plan finally comes through. He has the tire. It's 4 a.m. Is this their opportunity? It is not. Incognito rolls it over. Says, nope, you might have a tire, but I have a hammer that shoots out fire. Mine wins. Charge comes through, actually hooked out of it. Doesn't quite connect, and it is Remy Angel that gets the kill on Philosophy, hopping back into the mech here. Trying to land the kills, but it is YB's unstoppable offense here. The Moira doing wonders here as they keep everyone topped off. Everyone kind of clumped together. Remy Angel in a bit of trouble here. Gonna get popped out of mech. And going to fall over here if YB can end her life. Actually gets away. Incognito protecting her. She gets back in the mech. And YB need to focus here.
60 seconds.
As the fight's going everywhere. The Flame on that Widowmaker. Shadow Kitten cleaning up Doc Nasty afterwards. 50 seconds left on the clock. They need to decide whether they want to go in or they retreat. And Indiana kind of a victim of that. Shadow Kitten actually using Blade to clean up that Roadhog.
Oh my gosh, and I was just about to say, with 40 seconds left and having that ult, that would have been really huge for them. I have no idea what he was thinking there.
Andre J actually
Oof.
Andre J actually staggered here, so this will be only about one more fight left. Shadow Kitten does not have that blade, needs to charge it up. No one actually focusing him, and it's still Flame that gets the kill on Doc, rather than someone else getting a kill on Shadow Kitten. They finally kill him after he's trapped in place, but only after the trap wears off. YB need to work on their focus a bit here, as they're on completely different targets most of the time. And as we say that, they are on the same target for this push alone, as Incognito taking a lot of damage here. Healed up by the Transcendence. Bomb comes out. Protected. Philosophy blocking that. And it is a cleanup here as Shadow Kitten once again grabs Andre J. Looking for more. Scouting it out. Tire rolls through. Doesn't quite seem to connect. Shadow Kitten kind of rolling around it. Looking for Roadhog. Shatter comes through from Incognito. Connects. Pops the Moira. And this is Orange Flame taking this point here. 4 points for Orange Trash. Not Orange Flame, but Orange Trash. Excuse me. Oof.
That's right.
Caught
It's hard
myself
to-
there.
No, reasonable mix-up. All of them are on fire. Orange Flame, you know, it's an easy mistake to
Especially
make.
Shadow Kitten.
Especially.
But it is 4 points to Orange Trash.
That's right.
2 points to YB.
Yep. So right now it is 10-7 for Orange Trash.
7-10 split indeed.
Haha, just as he said.
I called it. I knew exactly what was happening the entire time. Don't mind me.
900 IQ casting right here.
You heard it first. But it was all Orange Trash there, dominating that offense, really. YB needed to kind of stop Shadow Kitten. Shadow Kitten just all over the place in their backline, and even when they could see see Shadow Kitten perfectly fine, they couldn't shoot him down. Junkrat not really the best person to do that unless he has a concussion mine. No hit scans on their side. Maybe YB just needed to pick up something that could deal with the flank.
No, I fully believe they should have just stuck to the dive comp. They needed to, because that would be the best way to deal with Shadow Kitten on top of the Flame on the Widowmaker. Because towards that last point, he was just standing there uncontested. Didn't even get popped by the Riptire. Just taking his time, getting shots, getting kills, ending fights. Even all Shadow Kitten had to do was exist, and he took all their attention. And the lack of mobility really contributed to that problem.
Yeah, kind of doing that Tracer role over here instead of picking Tracer, actually going to the Genji and doing the same exact effect here.
That's true.
Now, we are headed to Anubis here for what is possibly the last map. The only way that YB can win this now is if they bring it to a tiebreaker and proceed to win the next map. Now, again, it is 10 to Orange Trash and 7 to YB. As we said earlier, Orange Trash is going to have to be completely shut out to earn their 1 point, and YB are going to have to win completely to earn their 4 points. So we do have some switches coming out on Temple of Anubis. Beatdown, what are your thoughts?
Well, so far they're keeping the Flame and Shadow Kitten. Definitely can argue with that. Both of them doing really well, especially the Genji and the Widowmaker can do a lot of good work in this map. Good sight lines, especially for point A, and a lot of verticality that Genji can take advantage of.
Agreed, and that blade coming in crucial, especially with Shadow Kitten on it. Allowing them to take points, especially on a map like this where the spawns are so close, you're going to have to use a burst of energy and ults and focus to kind of take the point away from them. Otherwise, from both offense and defense, otherwise you will be repelled.
That's right, but Shadow Kitten shown he has the energy. He's ready.
He is ready indeed. LaFlame kind of lighting his way forward, having that coverage fire from the Widowmaker. Maybe we'll see some more here. Coming into Temple of Anubis, Widowmaker and Genji, kind of a potent combo here. Orange Trash, YB, switching in a new player, actually, not a new player, but switching in some new players. Bones, Sang, making a return. Indiana Sparrow staying in, Blade Duchess as well. Andre J also in as well. And Ludero making a return. Maybe we'll see some Farm Mercy with his skin?
Maybe. Yeah, that could really go well here too. Although the Farm Mercy would have to be careful, as like I mentioned before, Point 8 does have a lot of sidelines. So if they were to run the Widowmaker, that would make the Far's life very difficult.
Indeed. And it looks like we're seeing Vix come in back here again. Bit of mismatched synergy as he does have the wrong profile picture. Orange Trash sticking with their oranges. Vix with a little mochi. Maybe a sign of dis-synergy coming in here from Orange Trash. I don't know.
Maybe he
Looks
just
like
wants
YB's got a little bit more synergy than me here.
That might be. Hey, who knows? That might be what makes this map turn for YB.
Now
The key to victory here, unmatched profile pictures.
That's correct.
Now, if I believe this is correct, we will be playing the entire map, even if Orange Trash caps here in the beginning. So yes, YB can still lose, Orange Trash can still win, but they will be playing the entire map no matter what here. So it's not like we're just gonna cut it out as soon as the push goes through. So beatdown. What do you see on both teams?
Yeah, right now I'm in the spawn room for YB. They're just walking around trying to decide what to play. Sangaroth on the Mei, looking around, not sure if that's actually what he wants to do. Now
Looks like their
nobody's
character
moving.
models are just about as confused as we are.
Yeah, nobody's moving at all. They're just standing there.
30 seconds.
Chilling, roaming around. Wondering
Yeah,
what's going on.
Maybe just giving each other a pep talk.
Where are we? Weren't we just in Mexico? How did we get here?
How did we get to Egypt? This is unbelievable.
Technology has truly advanced.
It has.
Click of a
what-
button, you end up in a different continent.
Exactly. So what we're gonna need to see here is
5.
for them they really need to enable Andre. He's gonna make anything happen on the Widowmaker. Unfortunately, only Bones is gonna be able to assist him from the high ground if Shadow Kitten does try to contest him. Which, knowing how aggressive Shadow Kitten can be, he's probably gonna try
Speaking
and
of
do that.
aggression, he's used his dash already. He's back there. It's YB's time now. They need to just push in. They need to go. Indiana kind of alone here on the Reinhardt. No one really backing him up. Everyone kind of preoccupied with Shadow Kitten. LaFlame gets the kill on Indiana. And it looks like YB's offense is already in shambles before it even begins.
Oh, that's huge. Bones getting stuck. Oh,
Wow.
what?
A tire already from LaFlame. Luderer running for his life, and he gets both supports. Wow. A 35-second tire. Where did that come from?
I don't know. I mean, I thought Shadow Kitten was out here with energy. Flame though. But not to mention, Shadow Kitten actually has his Dragon Blade. How are they charging their ultimate so fast?
I believe it was Indiana. He was taking so much damage there. We saw him fall over early, but Luderer kind of pumping him full of healing. And the DPS from Orange Trash kind of capitalizing. So Shadow Kitten just solo blading 1v6. He doesn't need his team, and it looks like he does. He falls over. Indiana saying, nah, we're not having any of that.
Wow, definitely now he's getting cocky, I think. He's been really feeling himself the last couple maps and thought, you know what, I can do this. I'm Shadow Kitten. But no, it doesn't work like that.
It's actually Vix to look out for as he takes out Blade Duchess from the back, and it is a Resurrect coming through as they try to protect him. And Orange Trash in a bit of trouble here as Shadow Kitten does return. Charges come through, Snowfire getting Sangaroth. And without that Mei, really, they don't have the Blizzard to kind of lock down the point.
Yeah, especially depending on her cross gun to actually slow down, bother people, use her walls. Her dying early, I think, was really bad because you miss out on all that utility. Not to mention,
We're in a bit of trouble here as it looks like the rest of the team is just kind of body blocking him. Oh no,
Oh
Clock's
my
still ticking. He
goodness.
needs to die. He needs to pull out the pistol and start shooting at people. And after a long delay, Lutero falls over.
Yeah, not to mention Blade Duchess losing his beat, getting killed by Snowfire on just before you could cast it. So that beat's wasted. Now they're making a swap. Blade Duchess is playing the Diva, and Indiana Spro is going to be playing the Lucio.
Now it was mentioned that both of these teams here do actually hate 2CP. Both of them actually. So
I mean,
Even
can
though-
you blame them?
yeah, we can't blame them. 2CP is a weird game mode.
Yeah,
But
you,
it is
You don't,
5 ults here for Orange Trash and no ults for YB as they just kind of keep staggering onto the point. Bones here dying soon afterwards. Minute left on the clock. It looks like this defense is stalwart.
yeah, really sloppy play. I don't really know what's going on here.
60 seconds.
Shadowkin
YB.
once again with a 1v6. Gets 3 this time. Looking for more. Falling low. He's gonna get knocked out for his troubles. But
Wow.
you can tell something's wrong when Shadowkin's allowed to get in there 1v6 this time and actually manage to land kills.
Yeah, not just 1 kill, 3 and almost 4, and then almost getting out with his life.
YB smells an advantage though. They know Shadowkin is dead. They decide to go for the long route here. Big Shadow comes through, gets 4. Snowfire comes in, bringing the flames. La Flame following him afterwards. Actually on the point with a tire. Gets Bones. And again, the fight is repelled. Blizzard on the point. Vix creating Venn diagrams. Doesn't want to get caught up in that. Ain't having any of it. Sangaroth, however, executes him. And now that they have the May on the point, they might be able to make something happen. And never mind, she's dead.
Hey, I was about to agree with you, but her dying so soon, oh my goodness, another ult.
Fire. Final nail. Hammered down. Andre with his signature tactical visor doesn't quite seem to be able to do anything, and it is YB that are full health here against Orange Trash.
Yeah, unfortunately, too little too late for Andre. Shadow Kitten just popping in with his 3rd Dragon Blade in 4 minutes.
Sides.
Oh my goodness, that's crazy. I don't know what's going on with YB. I guess they really thought the May was gonna work out for them, but she was dying early in the beginning of most fights.
I
Definitely
believe the trouble
causing-
for YB is that even though Shadow Kitten was suiciding early, they decided to go for a long approach, which gave Shadow Kitten enough time to kind of come back. And by the time they set up, Shadow Kitten was right there in their faces. They needed to get the kill, then use any ultimates they had to just get straight to point and take the fight to them with a 5v6. That's how the advantage is taken on Temple of Anubis here.
Yeah, no, you're definitely right. That was a misplay by them. On top of the fact that they seem to play a little not as aggressive as they need to be. I think that's just been a problem with them as a whole. But here, yeah, especially need to take advantage of having an advantage. But just in general, when you have the Rhine, you want to get in there. You want to start swinging. You want to make the space so that your team can start doing the damage, so that things can start moving. The fact is, YB didn't. By the time YB got even 1 ultimate, Orange Trash had 5. That shouldn't be happening.
Now, it looks like Orange Trash may be feeling themselves a bit here, running with double snipers and a Torbjorn. And no, they're not. They're switching around. Vix on that Lucio. No longer on the Hanzo.
Yeah, I think they're just trying to mess with the casters a little bit.
Possibly.
Although I'd
Shadow
love to
Kitten.
see-
Dancing in the spawn. Just chilling out, you know. Doing his biker dance. It looks like they are staying with the Torbjorn. He doesn't look to be making a switch here.
4.
Oh nope, but
Oh,
he's
there he
making
goes.
his way
There he
back.
goes.
Yeah.
We got trolled.
Attackers
Damn,
in
I actually almost believed it too.
Defend
But he is on his signature Genji here, looking to sweep through the opposition. Sangaroth, Bones, Indiana, Blade Duchess, Lutero, Andre J. Looking to try to hold this point, but it is looking grim for it's very hard to hold a point like this. Lutero, actually, as we speak, gets shot down by Shadow Kitten, and they just go straight to point. Snowfire getting Blade Duchess. Andre actually gunned down Shadow Kitten, reflecting all the damage, and Indiana, no grenade to save him here. And it is YB that are shot off of their own point, and it is Orange Trash that are going to take this map and consequentially the entire match.
That's right. definitely unfortunate. Ludero getting picked so early. Wasn't a bad position. To be able to picked up by the Genji.
Play
Then
of
Blake,
the game.
then Duchess fell down as well, and then once it's 2v4, it just starts going downhill from there. Oh, here we go.
Shadow Kitten, 1v6, play of the game here. 1, 2, both supports down. Andre J falling over soon afterwards. May in his sides. He misses the first swipe, so it isn't able to connect there. But it is 14-8 in Orange Trash's favor.
Epic.
Excellent.
That is correct.
Now, both of these teams in here, just kind of small trash talk going on in the chat. You know,
Yeah, but looks like it's all in good fun. Still
Yeah.
GG's, hearts in the chat.
but yeah, I believe that's it from us, and we are going to go to an interview in a sec here.
Alrighty,
Yeah, thanks for tuning in. I'm John. That was Beatdown,
that's right.
and later.
All right, yeah, no, that was some really good stuff. Looks like our final score was 14-8, Orange Trash beating YB Gaming, but really some close matchups here. And I think I'm going to go ahead and drag Vix in, if that sounds good with you casters.
Absolutely.
All
Yep,
right.
solid.
Let's see if I can. No, wait. Okay. Oh, no. The joys of giant Discord
I've been moved.
servers. There you go. Now we've got you. Vix,
Found you.
welcome
Is
to
it
the,
good to leave the game?
Huh? Yeah, you can if you need to.
Alright, just making sure.
You're good, but welcome to the casters channel. You get to do your victory interview now.
Oh, yay!
Guys, take it away. We got John and Beatdown here.
All right,
Hey.
first question. How you feeling?
We're feeling great. We're super pumped about this, honestly.
Yeah,
Yeah,
can't
and-
blame you.
Yeah, and honestly, a really good showing coming out from you guys. Looking a little shaky there in the beginning, but
Yeah,
picking it up.
our main tank runs a lot of Reinhardt, and we decided that we were gonna try diving, and then that clearly didn't work out. But as soon as we switched, we felt pretty good about it. We just needed a minute to warm up and get ready.
Hmm.
Yeah, and you warmed up indeed. Kind of Shadow Kitten and LaFlame, kind of the backbone of your team here.
Oh man.
Oh yeah, they're great DPS. Our main DPS actually didn't get to play because it was over the SR rule. But Shadow Kitten has been really improving. His Genji has gotten a lot better. Flame is the best Widow that we know, and we love playing with them. They're all great.
Yeah, sounds great. So anything you think you guys could have done better?
Not running Diamond on Bonnie first point.
Yeah, that might be good.
Yeah, that's fair.
Anything
Yeah,
you want to
so-
say to the stream before we head off here?
I don't know. I guess I hope you guys enjoyed watching the game. We had a lot of fun while playing. And we're going to play a little bit more conservatively next time and not try to experiment so much because clearly that's what ended up, losing us that first map.
All right, good to know. And that was Vix from Orange Trash, co-captain there, along with you, Glover.
Thank you, Vix.
Telling a little bit about the team here.
You're welcome.
Beatdown.
Anytime.
Have a good.
Yeah.
Right, have a good one. Later. And Beatdown.
Yep.
Yes.
Really, they're excited. And I would be too. I mean, they came back. They warmed up, they got ready, and they showed up.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, no, it was good. It was looking a little iffy in the beginning, but they pulled it together, and it's really something watching LaFlame and Shadow Kitten do some work. They're tough to counter, but I look forward to seeing every other team play Orange Trash and how everybody kind of consequently deals with them. It's good stuff.
Yeah, definitely.
But yeah, so that wraps up our last match of the window number 2. And thank you guys so much. If you want to go ahead and plug yourselves, now would be a great time to do it.
Yeah, maybe there'll be something on the chat or on the screen or something, but hopefully you can drop me a follow at John_OW with another underscore there. And Beatdown, you drop yours.
Yeah, you follow me at Natty1337. That's NATTY 1337.
All right, good stuff. Well, guys, thank you so much, and we look forward to working with you again in the future.
Yep,
Yeah.
thanks.
All
Thank you.
right. Good night, everybody.